Viktor Hovland is with us here at the 106 PGA Championship. Viktor, how would you summarize your first round today?
Yeah, it was good. Got off to a nice start, made a few putts, and made a couple of, at least one silly bogey, just kind of missed them on the wrong side of the pin, just completely short-sighted. So at least I gave myself a couple of looks for par, but other than that, I feel like the front nine, I played very solid. Hit a lot of nice putts that just didn't go in, but I didn't hit it quite close enough to shoot a low score in the front. But all in all, pretty happy with 3 under par.
Great, thank you. We'll open up for questions, starting right here on 7.
Viktor, it was reported yesterday that you began working with Joe Mayo again. Just wanted to know if that was true and how that kind of came about.
Yeah, that's correct. Just reached out and was wondering if he could take a look at my golf swing and let's get back to work.
What was kind of your thought process about reaching back out? Obviously, you guys had a lot of success last year working together.
Yeah, he knows my swing really well, and he's really, really smart and just has a way of looking at my swing and kind of knowing what it is right away. And felt like I got some really good answers and was able to apply some of the feels right away, and I saw improvement right away. So, yeah, it's easy to keep going then.
Up to Mike 14, followed by 12.
Vic, I think you were the last person here last night practicing. Seemed to be working on some stuff on the range. I know you like to grind on the range, but what were you looking for last night?
Just been struggling with my driver a little bit. I thought I'd hit my irons really, really nice yesterday, and I just said to myself, if I can drive it a little bit better, then I got a pretty nice chance. But yeah, I was just kind of struggling with a high push fade, and I hit a couple of those today, but I drove it a lot better today. So yeah, that's why I stand on the range and practice.
Did you find something last night, or do you leave without finding it?
I wouldn't say I found something, but I some of the feels that Joe told me just from the last couple of days, just try to kind of exaggerate them a little bit, because it's easy. You do it in practice and it feels better, but then out on the course you kind of revert back to some old stuff. So it was just kind of reiterating the same stuff and just kind of try to get on the other side, because then the next day at least you're getting closer.
Viktor, it seems like scoring's down across the board today. Did you see anything in the course and conditions that may have led to that?
Yeah, I mean, the course is long, but the ball's going pretty far. And the greens are pretty soft, and I think the Soja fairways around the greens, it's easy to spin it around the greens. So you combine that with soft greens, it's like you can miss some greens and still be able to get up and downs. And I don't think the fairway is like that penalizing. It's still thick. You don't want to be in it, especially on certain holes like the long par fours and stuff. But you can definitely hit a shot in the rough and get away with it.
Mike 8.
I'm just going to move this. Viktor, I know you were working through some stuff yesterday, but I remember last year at the PGA, you were also one of the last guys on the range. I'm curious, like, do you find any satisfaction in just kind of grinding through it?
I mean, I don't enjoy just being on the range just to hit balls. Like, there has to be a purpose behind those sessions, and every time I go there, I feel like I have a purpose. If there is something that I need to kind of grind in a certain field, then I'm going to do that. But if I feel like things are good and I'm just wasting energy to be out on the range, I'm not going to go out to the range. But that's what's crazy with this game. There's always something to kind of work on.
2.
Viktor, real quick, when did you reach out to Joe and start working together again?
It was last week sometime.
Okay. And then secondly, are you on the range, are you searching more for technical precision, or are you searching more for confidence?
Well, where does confidence come from? It comes from results. And to play better and get the results I want, I have to make some technical changes. Now it's just a matter of how technical those changes need to be. But if you're hitting it poorly, you're not just going to figure it out by doing the same stuff. You have to change some stuff. Now he's trying to get back to what is the most natural for me to do instead of going down these other rabbit holes. But yeah, so that's just what we're doing.
Right here with Jeff.
Victor, I'm sure you have your head down doing what you're doing out there, but at some point, if you look at a board and you see Xander at 9 under, is that something you've come to expect out here, that someone's going to go crazy low?
Yeah, I mean, 62 out there that's pretty impressive. Even though the greens are soft and greens are really, really good, and if you hit a lot of good iron shots, you can roll in some putts. But 9 under par out there is very impressive. Yeah, but it's one of those things you just kind of have to, as you said, keep your head down and play your best game. And it's still 3 more rounds to go, and if he keeps playing like that, it's going to be hard to do something with that. But just kind of keep playing good golf, and you should be in there in contention on Sunday. That's just kind of how I try to think about it.